fucking shit!
There you go.
Damn it! Patel! I'm your host, as usual, Michael Jones. And in addition to me being here hosting, we are joined by Kinda Funny, Tim
Gavin Free.
Geddes,
Hello.
Free,
Oh, sorry.
Jack
Hello,
Patillo.
I'm Jeff Ramsey.
There's 2 T's and 2 L's.
Damn.
And-
Double.
And James Ryan Haywood.
Those are all my
Ryan's
names.
his middle name.
Lil
It's
J.
true.
Most people know that, but some people don't.
Oh wait, does that make me the big J?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
Capital J.
Oh,
that
Jeremy is
doesn't occur to me.
upset.
On our
With
last
someone
live
punching
stream,
the shit out of
we
you.
got this thing called the lightning reaction game. That shit is ridiculous because you do it and you're so scared because it's it's a shocking good time.
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
all right, how extreme is this actually going to be? And then it shocks you and you're like, oh my god, I can't believe this is a toy. Like that's some real deal shit. And then you're like, I'm weirdly addicted to this. This is like some weird perverse thing where you're like,
I have
no,
that. I
awesome,
have that
do
a
it
little
again.
bit. I have that a little bit.
And all of a sudden you
Gavin
find
doesn't
yourself
like
in an
that.
alley, and the only way you can orgasm is to shock yourself.
That was
Yeah.
that would have been amazing because we made a video out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
we're
awesome.
actually
It's
showing
online. Yeah,
this.
this
Oh, there
is
you
us
go.
playing it.
Yeah, see, you get stuff like the double balls behind it. I think.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
And so, yeah, there's
And
Gavin.
then there's Gavin
Yeah.
immediately just completely letting go of it in
Yeah, I
one
think the
second.
first time he got hit, he
With
dropped
that, we
it.
Yeah.
barely played it, and then he kind of just like walked off.
Because we need one.
Yeah,
Even
box.
if it's
Well,
just
you tell me
Jeremy's
that.
in a box, and if you hit the fuck it, I don't care anymore.
So who did you have on?
Drunk?
Did you
Diet
get
Coke?
Well, it's
Yeah.
I don't know why it's green, but
Yeah,
it
it's
looks
spiked.
great.
It's like, oh shit.
Well,
Yeah.
my favorite part too, especially with off topic, because we have the whole bar, which has all the liquor on it and stuff like that. And usually, for the last several years, that as long as I can remember of working at Rooster Teeth, if we had liquor in the office, like in our Achievement Hunter office, we'd drink it in the office. Other than that, it was go take Gus's.
Yeah.
Like Jeff instilled that on me very early. Like, let's go see Gus and take his liquor, and then we'll come back. And we've been doing that for years. But now we finally have this set. But whenever I come over here to get it, in the middle of like a Wednesday, I'll just go, I'll swing by the set. It's in storage in the corner of the room,
Yeah.
packed next to a set, to a set, to a set. So there's usually like 2 inches of space in front of the off-topic set. So I'll just get in the set and I'll go like this across the set and just sneak across and then take a bottle of liquor and I'll just sneak back out and then I'll just bring it on over to the office.
Which
Worth it.
explains why most of them are now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
no,
true.
no, no.
It's true.
We're out of space.
I mean,
Like, we've
that's
run
the
out.
crazy. Last time I was here, I think it must have been RTX.
Yeah.
So like 6 months ago, and it's like crazy to see. Even in 6 months, there's a whole other building you guys have
Oh,
now.
yeah.
And I'm like, and this one, it's like I'm like going to visit my friends. I'm like, oh wait, they don't sit there anymore. It's like, nope, this is all animation. I'm like, my God.
They took it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the people that used to sit here? Don't ask about them.
They're gone.
And that had like new features, new graphics. I mean, it looks like dog shit now. I mean, it's Game Boy Advance. Did you catch it? You had a you made a face where I was
Gotta
like,
catch
I
them all."
found my marbles. That's the face that you made. But yeah, no, I'm totally
Great,
fine.
now it's back on the loose.
Thankfully,
Well, that way
too.
it
It
can
went
work
that
out.
way. It's right there.
They're just let them
Yeah.
have it.
Yeah.
That's also the other thing as a 28-year-old, like in today playing Pokemon. It's fucking backlit.
Oh yeah.
I remember
Oh, my God.
as a 10-year-old kid, I fucking remember playing Pokemon.
goddamn worm light.
I had the worm light, and even before I had the worm light, because I got Pokemon and a Game Boy Pocket for Christmas, and that was when I got a blue Game Boy Pocket.
too. Me
I
too.
would fucking stand. I would go in my room, and I would stand on top of my desk next to my spotlights, so the light was directly
Yeah.
on the Game Boy, and I would literally stand on my desk in my room as 10 years old. Playing Pokemon, and my parents would walk in and just be like,
What the fuck is happening?
Can't afford to buy you a lamp. Sorry.
whatever. And I
And
was
you're
like,
like,
the light's
one day this is
closer.
gonna make me money. You don't understand.
One day.
I'm gonna yell at it in 5 years, and you'll understand. You could download Pokemon for $9.99. A week ago it came out, or you could go find a Game Boy cartridge of Pokemon, which costs about $300.
Yeah, exactly.
It does. I mean, I saw one like
Yeah,
a
it's
week ago.
ridiculous.
Somebody selling yellow for
There's
like $310.
gotta be an emulator on a website.
If you
somewhere.
want to steal it,
Yeah.
Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's support
Yeah,
theft.
yeah, exactly.
It's a game that's so old, it's probably the fucking statute of limitations on that has expired.
I don't think that's a thing. What you're saying?
Yeah,
It's not a sexual assault.
It's in the,
But-
it's in the public
It is
domain.
funny
at this
because-
point.
Who wants to buy a copy of Back to the Future? I'll just rip one up for you. It's fine. No worries, legal
all-
now.
I will say.
But one of the biggest games of this year was Undertale, which
Yeah.
is I mean, as ugly as Pokemon.
Yeah.
I thought they put that on the box of
Yeah.
Undertale. As ugly as Pokemon.
But it's not so much about
Right.
a Pokemon,
Right.
I have Pokemon,
What's
so I
up,
decided
Mika
to
Burton
join.
here.
Mika Burton joining us for Pokemon.
That's not a beer.
This happened last time and
Holy
what
shit.
That nonsense.
The funny thing is, Jeff
I
does
don't
it as a
even drink
joke.
and I'm outraged.
Look,
You know you have to tilt it, right?
I tilted it, but I couldn't do it.
Your
right.
dad is ashamed.
Why is that there?
Because we got it
Over the
signed.
shoulder.
Look, that's to me.
Can someone like tilt that down so he doesn't
There he
see
is,
how
there he is.
horrible this is?
There you go.
Your dad is over
Like,
there.
I mean, it's not as bad as it could be, right?
I mean, if you give it a few minutes,
You're
it'll-
right. You
it'll-
could have
yeah.
conceivably done worse, but I can't imagine how.
Ouch.
There is some alcohol in there.
Yeah, that was so much of that of my middle school life. I remember getting out of school and then crowds of people standing in circles being like, you guys trade? Trade with me? Trade with you?
Wow.
Dude, I
Yeah.
remember trading, never talked to him ever, except for Pokemon, but me and Justin Ouellette in middle school. That
Shout out to
kid,
Justin Roulette.
Justin Ouellette.
Oulette.
It was he dropped the R. The R is silent.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, my mommy was here a couple weeks ago, and she actually got to see the billboard in Austin. There's 2 billboards in Austin
Now
downtown.
you're just
She's
going
like,
to
"That's
confuse
my
people.
son."
You called her mommy.
Yeah.
No one knows what you think
Denise.
anymore.
It's
Yeah,
Denise.
yeah. Denise, yeah. That's
What's
such
like
a
usually
huge
no,
stir.
but no,
like,
but usually
why does he call her Denise? What does that think?
Usually, I mean, Denise is like to her face. Denise. I will say Denise when talking about her. This is a very specific because it's like, mommy, look, I'm on a billboard.
Yeah,
That's more
yeah.
like,
You gotta make your mommy
give me
proud.
credit. Look what I did for you.
Give me credit. Look what I did for you.
Right. Yeah. She came in. You know. So, have you guys seen the new Ghostbusters trailer?
Yes.
Yes, I have. I
Jack?
looked at the camera immediately. Whoever's back there. Yeah, and so anyone, if you enjoyed the trailer, good on you. I
Yeah.
hope you like it.
Yeah, I think that's
Hope
the
you
thing.
like the movie.
You kind of nailed it, man. Like you have to try to like it.
Yeah,
I think that
was. But
yeah.
the one thing though that did piss me off, I tweeted about it yesterday and got to a huge thing about it.
The one thing.
Well, it's
Besides all the women.
come on.
Jack, I have to. It's off topic.
Yeah, so dude, people believe that shit. That's the
I know.
frustrating thing.
Yeah, no, it's some
God
bullshit.
damn. Anyway, I
Yeah, let's clear it up. Jack loves women.
yeah.
As
I'm
long as
all
they
for
stay
it.
in their place.
Hooray. Jesus Christ,
Sorry,
Ryan.
I'm sorry.
That was Ryan right there. everybody.
That wasn't even
Ryan
vinegar.
saying women need to stay in their
Vinegar.
place.
It's the environment.
God.
Okay.
Hey, I know.
It's the environment.
So
So yesterday morning when it came out, me and Greg, we got out of the hotel rooms, we're in the elevator, and he just looked so like hurt. Like he looked like someone hurt him.
He was
And I
excited
like,
for it.
Oh, I
He
mean,
was
he
really
is so
excited for it.
excited. And I was like, hey, you okay? And he was just like, no. And I was like, what's up? I thought he was hungover, and he was just like, the Ghostbusters trailer came out, and I was like, oh my god, that's the worst
Yeah.
response ever. And he's just like, Tim, it starts off saying there's 4 scientists, and I'm like, that's as soon as you guys walked in and
Yeah.
saw each other, like 4 scientists.
And
Maybe
so
they just didn't have room for 3 scientists and
And
an
an
everyman.
everyman.
Yeah,
Maybe they
yeah.
just went, you know
Yeah,
what, 4
maybe they
scientists.
ran out of
but when it's
fun.
like that's you're starting the movie, and also
Hey.
oh, who's this guy?
Grabbing
Hey,
free.
what's up, dude? Grab a beverage.
Where's the other one? Where's your better half?
He's on a plane.
He's on a plane.
You shipped him back already?
What?
You got the rubbish half.
Kate looks awesome.
She looks
I like
great.
it.
She had the
Wow,
one.
that's
that.
close.
She
It's
had
hard.
my.
It's really hard right now.
His nose or
No,
his
it's just a lot of things.
Yeah.
Did he
So,
get you that or no? That's for him. Okay.
for me.
The best part is like Tim's explanation of Greg after seeing that trailer. Exact opposite from Jack. Jack came into it and he's like, "Woo! So did you guys see that Ghostbusters? Watch it right now. Watch it. Put it on. Watch it. Put it on. Put it on. Put it on." And fucking Jeff put it on, and Jack's just like standing there smiling, not because of the trailer. The whole time, Jeff watches the whole trailer. I think I chuckled a few times, like once or twice during the trailer. It's mostly dead silence. Dead silence. The trailer ends, and Jeff goes, "That was not great." and Jack's just like, "I called it. I told you. I told everyone." And we're sitting in the room, and I was sitting at my desk, and I go, "You know what? Jack can use a win."
So.
That's what people were worried about with Jurassic World coming out. Everybody was worried that they would completely wipe out the Jurassic Park franchise because that's such an important movie to a lot of people. But I mean, I feel like that movie made a lot of nice.
Oh yeah. I mean, having
Touches
Wu
on
in it
it.
and
I
like
mean,
Yeah.
Jurassic
about
Park
Hammond.
2 and 3 already did a lot of work in destroying the franchise.
Jurassic
but
Park what and what?
2 and 3.
I'm sorry, what? What are you talking about?
You know,
There's our.
But
The
it's
rest
like
of them,
it's
yeah.
they still it's for that.
Oh,
they really
God.
fucking ruined this
You
piece
can
of shit.
ruin earlier movies. You can X-Men 3,
X-Men what?
X-Men 3 doesn't ruin one
I
and
mean, doesn't
Wait,
ruin
X-Men 3
one and
doesn't exist
two.
anymore.
No,
Well, okay,
no,
well,
exactly.
It
Thank
technically
God.
doesn't exist.
Canonically, none of that shit happened.
Take
Right,
Right.
We're
it
good.
doesn't
That's the problem.
exist.
The problem
You're
is
good.
it's still in stores.
Yeah, that is a
Is it
big
though?
problem.
I mean, it's not selling, but
Right,
it's
but
in
it's
the
there.
shelf, probably behind something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a movie from today that they're gonna fuck up 20 years from now?
Oh.
I don't know.
Like
No.
Shawshank Redemption. Only now it's about two ladies and it's Orange is the New
Even
Black.
that, that's like the
Yeah.
same era almost of Ghostbusters. Shawshank.
true.
I mean, that's not a new movie.
Reshank.
Do we have? Do we have?
Tim, your hair always looks good.
Thank you.
All
It
time.
does.
I appreciate that. I really do. What have you been up to? Where were you?
Really,
slow-mo,
you
right?
transitioned from
Filming
the
like
Yeah,
crazy.
do you guys want us to leave you alone? That's
Right,
cool.
seriously, you guys are
Maybe
looking
give me
deep
some
into each
time.
other's
Have we made out
Like-
before? Like
We have not
we,
made out
fake made out at a
before.
party.
There you go.
You might want to back up.
let me get
just.
Wow.
If we're gonna do this, I want to touch the butt at least. a
Oh,
little bit.
jeez.
You never make out
Look,
before
you don't-
touching the
You don't
butt.
want to be in the
Kicked
middle
out
of
would be
it.
get the
I
fuck
know, I
out. You're
know.
still here. If you want me to kick you out, I'll kick you out.
I'll do it.
I'm just saying, don't say you're kicked out when you're still on the
I'm
set.
kicked out of this love triangle.
You
over
just
here.
rolled up, you
That's
know,
true,
and
I
we've
did.
let you hang out.
Aw,
You're
that's
welcome.
so nice of you.
Yeah, this time. Don't make it a habit.
Yeah.
Don't make it a habit. Only because your dad's looking.
Oh,
now you're closer to.
Oh.
That's just not right. That's not right. Gavin,
Blasphemy.
three sponsors this week, Gavin.
Damn.
3.
People
Somebody's
like us.
making
Making that
money
money.
somewhere. I don't know who they are. They're form fitting, but I want like springiness. I like
You
right
need
in the
a
middle.
little bit of that.
It's true. I like it right medium.
What for?
Yeah. Well, no, yeah.
Just sitting,
Ah.
you know, touching myself probably, because that's really all that happens. I'm married, Gavin. You'll find out one day, maybe. What?
Meg Shaker.
Hey! Get a Casper mattress for $500 for a twin or $950 for a king size mattress. That's like the biggest ever. You can't go bigger than that. You want bigger for a king?
Wait, which is bigger,
Get
the
out.
King or the California?
California
King is
King.
the biggest.
Isn't
You
it?
can't
It's
go
longer.
bigger.
Just made Michael a
But
liar.
it's not longer. It's just wider.
I thought it was longer.
Oh, is it?
No! La 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 la.
I don't have to have an accident for there to be urine in my bed. That's
Ryan
lovely.
Haywood.
That's
Hey.
unfortunate. I totally understand what you're saying, but you should
feel
get one.
So bad
I'm
for
good.
my Roomba because it used to be we got the Roomba when we had like, well, we still had the same number of animals, but we just had the one kid, I guess, and somehow the extra kid or maybe the house, I don't know. It used to be the Roomba ran a few days after we turned it on, and eventually it got to where it was picking up less. It was like, okay, your life is becoming a little bit cleaner.
Right,
like
I had
it's
that.
sweet.
I've
Yeah.
had that. After like 3 weeks of Roomba, it's
Yeah.
less dirt than the first 2 weeks.
Right. My Roomba still to this day. Now that it's been, we reactivated it because the gearbox had gotten all locked up. I had to replace it. No, it's got like a whole unit in there that I had to replace.
Don't question
It is choking to death every day.
Oh,
I
man.
open the little collection tray and it's just like, poof, it's like a mattress being opened the first time. It just dirt explodes from it. It's all hair. There's just so much hair.
It's like your daughter's going outside picking up dirt and throwing
She
it. in.
is.
She's just
They
like,
all are. They put it in their pockets and bring it home. It's like they're escaping from school and just bringing it back.
Like Shawshank, you should check the posters, make sure there's no holes behind any of
At
them.
school, they're bringing it home from school. I'm sure they're digging their way out of the playground.
How much faith you have in your kids, Ryan?
Oh, my life is a
You go to school. You go to school.
Whoa.
You see your kids
Whoa.
collecting dirt at the playground. Tim's challenging them to races, trying not to shatter his bones.
That's it.
You want to go? You want to go?
I got it this time.
Yeah.
I'm not in 8th grade
I
anymore.
just can't wait till you all have children and then they fill your lives with dirt.
Ryan, if you could take a year where everything was just you were just single
I'm gonna go to
Ryan
the
for a
bathroom.
year.
Gavin,
like no
take
one
over.
existed.
No
your
one
wife
existed,
your wife
right.
didn't exist.
I'm
your kids,
alone in a clean room.
Your kids didn't exist. You could have the next year, but then at the end of the year, you would just go back to this moment where you still have all that. Would you take the year just to?
Yes, absolutely.
You would?
That was no hesitation
Wow.
at all.
Take a year off where it's just a year of and then nothing has changed.
Well, I
like I
mean-
didn't miss my kids grow up or anything.
No,
yes,
it-
sure, let's do it.
I'm actually quite surprised.
That is, he was very quick to answer.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll sleep.
No,
Dude,
I mean,
I haven't slept past 8 in like 4 years.
He's so sad.
I
hit
don't
something
remember
here.
what it's like.
Seriously, it's okay to
No,
cry, Ryan.
look,
it's okay.
kids are magical.
Look.
Kids are wonderful. But if someone's like, hey, you can not miss a damn thing and have a year off.
it's a year though. You're gonna miss your kids after 2 weeks.
I'm not gonna
You're gonna
miss
be like,
anything.
you're gonna-
A year of no consequences. I could rob a few banks.
I
wouldn't
us
have the money
immediately
after.
would-
It'd be fun though. I think
Immediately
that
go crime.
a year
Immediately
do
go
whatever the
crime.
hell you want.
Well, yeah,
he goes to rob a bank, gets caught, and then spends 9 months in jail, like waiting for it. It's like, God damn it!
Like,
Radically different.
Yeah.
They spend a stupid amount of money on Waterworld. They
Didn't
didn't
make
make
as
a
much.
stupid
Yeah,
amount of
one
money.
made
on
$2
Waterworld.
billion.
But say like you buy a mansion to blow it up. Like Michael Bay buys a mansion to blow it up. Isn't that just one take? Like, aren't you fucked after that? So
yeah.
what happens if like didn't battery died?
Insurance.
Well,
Like, what do you
buy all
do?
of the cameras.
Yeah, yeah,
in
you have, like, 30
California.
cameras
on it.
Get them
Gotcha.
all rolling on it.
But like,
Nailed it.
I don't know. I feel like that's really fucking stupid.
Dude, talk about Michael Bay blowing up a mansion
Sorry.
and saying, "I hope it worked." Remember that scene in Laser Team? Like one of the last. It was literally the last shot of the entire movie that we filmed. We kind of blowed up a house a little bit, and that was.
Excuse me?
I was just like shitting my pants the entire time, and they were like, "We have one take. Don't fuck it up." We had like 5 hours of rehearsal for the
Yeah.
one take.
We had to run and like jump at the right moment.
It's a
You
scene
know,
where we're like running and the
explosion.
house explodes behind us. But it's
Right.
like they blew the fucking house. I mean, like it didn't explode it, but like it was a one take deal. Like,
Oh,
you
the
know,
fire is
Carrying
gas.
Ali DeBerry
Yeah.
as
while
well.
I was carrying her with the stupid gun on while she's taped up and shit. So that was a scene of like, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up,
The
don't fuck
crazy
it up,
part
don't
is
fuck
there
it
was
up.
like there was a weird miscommunication with that explosion, where we were just sort of like, you know, like I'm gonna do this, yeah, I'm gonna practicing, just sort of like getting ready, and then someone was like, action, and we were just like, wait, what? And like someone just like called action too early.
Oh,
what actually
no.
happened? I can't figure out what happened.
Well, yeah, basically somebody called action too early, and it was a shot. We rehearsed it over and over and over again, and I had to be running with Allie in like holding her, and the stunt guy comes over because remember I found the footage at work like a month later of us, and you can see the moment where Gavin and I are like, "What the fuck?" like looking at each other because we're both standing there. My stunt double is holding Allie, and he's like, "Okay, blah 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 blah," and he's literally standing there holding her. His back's to the camera, and he's looking at me. We're facing the camera, and we're like, "Blah blah 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 blah," and you just hear action while he's still holding her. He looks over his shoulder and almost like throws her at me and just runs off. And Gavin and I are like looking at each other like, what? And then immediately after somebody's like, whoa, no, wait.
There was almost a scene in the movie where instead of us diving away from
It was gonna blow up while we're standing there looking at it. Like this. There was still a stunt guy in the fucking house, like setting up one of the last like pyrotechnics or whatever. Gavin and I were like, oh my god. Justin, my stunt double, we were there the day his wife gave birth to their first kid. Like he left Laser Team to go meet his baby. He was like, "Oh, see, I'm gonna go meet my kid."
And he looked just like Michael.
Yeah, it was really weird. It was really weird.
There you go. There's
Yeah,
Gavin's
there's
stunt double.
Gianni.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
So that's
Holy
Gavin
shit,
on
that's
the,
awesome.
That's
He
Gavin
does
on the
look
right, and then Gianni on the left. Yeah, it was weird. Like
Honestly, he looks more like my younger brother than he does me. It's insane. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna show it to him.
so. Anyway, that was very kind of off-putting. It's like that is it's weird seeing someone that looks
Off-putting?
like you. Well, it's like that's like a weird clone.
Hi,
of Gavin.
Cal. What?
There was,
Who are you?
there was a guy, like, at one point, someone sent a photo of me. They were like, oh, here's a photo of Jack and someone else.
I remember that, and we
Yeah.
get that all the time.
Yeah, it was like, oh,
this
like-
looks like you, and it's
Yeah.
like that guy's black. What? No, it doesn't.
It wasn't even like that. It was like, oh, here's like a photo of like two of my heroes or something like that. And it was like a photo of like, I forget, it was someone and then me. But the me, I was like, I don't remember taking that photo. And I looked at it, I was like, is that me? And
I remember
yeah.
that.
And it like literally, I just started analyzing
I remember
it,
Jack
and I was like,
asking
I don't-
someone in the office, going, "Is this me?"
I literally
Yeah.
didn't know.
Like I was trying
No.
to recognize the car. I'm like, it looks so much like me that I was like, oh, I think it's me. Is that me? And
Yeah.
then
Try and meet that guy.
yeah, no,
You're like,
they
"What's
found
up?"
him. They actually found the guy. Like, apparently the image.
Here
was-
he is.
Like somehow someone tracked the image down to like Reddit and found the guy and actually contacted him. And so I talked to the guy who looks like my weird clone. It was so
Is he
weird.
Patillo
so-
with one T?
Yeah,
That could be it.
He's actually got 3 L's.
As in a
Yeah.
porn.
It is amazing what
Oh.
you forget, especially when you take a lot of pictures with people.
Was he now?
Like someone once tweeted a picture of me with I took a picture with a guy dressed as a giant hot dog. And I just didn't remember it. I was like, I mean, in a normal person's life, surely you should remember taking a picture with someone dressed as a huge hot dog.
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
no memory of it. And it actually disturbed me. And then I was like, is that me? It's definitely me. No one else has this. Well, apart from me.
Except
Yeah,
for-
so-
Besides Gianni.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fascinating stuff.
I want to invent something.
Yeah.
Have you had any
Go
like good
for it.
invention ideas?
Well, on this podcast,
obviously,
I don't think so.
Like my favorite invention that I invented was the toilet seat that weighs your shits. Like it's shit stats, but they're making those now. They're real.
Wait,
Have you
what?
come up? They're like this toilet seats that like weigh you as you dump. And you know, you can.
Do you have to like
gain
hold
some-
your
Okay,
feet
hold
off
on.
the
Let's
ground
take
where
a
it's
step
like,
back
all
here.
right, time
How
to
is this
measure.
your best idea?
Right.
What is that? That's like what? Why would you need
Because
to know
I
that?
love lifetime stats. Like, you
Okay.
know when you play a really, like, if you play a raid, right, and you've been committed for a long time,
I'm right there with you, Michael.
and you know, you just get stats at the end. It's like, man, I killed like 700 people in the raid.
Imagine
I want
that
for
with
my,
shit.
I want that for my life. Like, how many? Curious.
Yeah.
Biggest, longest.
This
You know?
is really what you think about.
What would
Yeah.
be like the milestones? It's like how many
Okay.
times have you pooped yourself out?
Yeah. like, how many?
yeah,
days?
Oh, okay,
That's a
yeah.
good one.
I had to understand the word.
That's a good one.
Yeah. And like,
Oiled
I bet
himself.
if your desk chair was a toilet, it would be a different story.
You'd have his feet kicked, you'd have his shoes kicked off, he'd
I
be
feel
shit
like-
in his pants.
How do you think it would be harder to control that if you had like stirrups to your chair so your legs were always?
No, it
Yeah,
was
it
because
makes-
he
it
had
makes you
that.
clear, like-
you remember when they gave him, it was Miles and Carrie bought a fucking toilet and put it,
yeah.
and they replaced his chair with a toilet bowl, and he was just
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I'm Gavin, I'm just gonna use it." And after 2 days, he was like, "I can't use it anymore. I'm gonna shit myself."
Is it just
I
because
thought
like
either I
the
was gonna
memory
keep-
of like feeling
It's
what
just,
a toilet
it's not just the
seat is
memory,
around
but
your
it's
ass?
there's actually like science behind
Toilet
like
height.
how a toilet is designed to
Yeah.
make you poo.
Well, yeah, it's also like you squat, like people used to squat just in a hole. There's something about your
Or
anus
Japan
being
still
lower
does.
than your hip bones, I think. makes
Really?
you wanna-
Well, what about
Either
the
that or it
squatty
gives you a
potties?
hemorrhoid.
Oh.
Yeah, Gavin was sitting at his desk, fully clothed, on the toilet, and he was like, "I gotta get a chair. I'm gonna shit my pants. I'm gonna shit my pants. This is just gonna be."
No
I can,
self-control?
He's like, I can feel the poop like coming
my
through
body
me.
was getting confused and just like sending everything down to the end. It's like, I don't want to go. Where do you go?
Well, I'm glad you nipped that in the bud. Otherwise, you'd end up, training yourself that sitting on the toilet is when not to poop.
Right, and then
Then you end up
everything
shitting
else.
in a regular chair.
Oh,
Out to a
man.
nice dinner, just take a shit.
So has anyone else invented anything that's better than the
Oh.
toilet seat
The
that
shit-
weighs you?
The shit bit.
The shit bit.
The fit
Shit
shit.
fit.
Shit.
Bit, shit bit.
Shit bit.
Shit
Bit
bit.
shit?
It was shit bit.
Shit
It was
bit.
shit
Shit
bit.
bit.
We got it.
Yeah.
We
I think
circled back.
I just added to my walk-on swear jar.
There you go.
Oh
Zero.
no!
Oh, you were
no.
at zero?
Yeah.
Oh, is there a
well.
swear jar?
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
That's a product name. So
Not
you're
the most
probably fine.
expensive.
Yeah, it's proper
one.
name.
I
most expensive
average about I think $100-$120 an episode.
Yeah.
with swear jar.
Oh god.
Holy fucking shit!
There you go.
Damn it,
Paper towel.
Wow! That was the most destructive cameo on Hot Topic.
Hot topic.
Hot topic.
He even got
Hot
the
topic.
sticker. Save the sticker.
Gavin did
Wow.
it. He did it.
Wow.
John,
Alright.
we need a new one.
Oh, that was a good throw.
Where did
Nice.
Gavin go?
Went to get paper
left.
towels.
Three
Did not
paper
hear
towel and
him
left the
speak.
set.
I think he ran next door to
He's
HEB.
gone.
Good God. Oh, there's a bug.
That kid.
That-
Oh, now the bug's
Yeah,
back.
it's like, what's up?
I will kill it.
God damn him.
It's crafty. Jack
Hold
caught
on.
it earlier, but then he
It's in
released it
Tim's
back
hair.
into the wild.
Oh,
You
it's stuck
You
there.
caught it? You caught it earlier?
Yeah, I had it in my
Caught
hand.
it.
I messed up.
How can you didn't bring back? You didn't bring back
I already had him. I took him back.
I just like that you kind of left and then just came back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just waiting for someone to clean it up.
I had to run off the shame.
You did well.
off.
You
It
did
was
well.
good.
There you go. There.
Mariel just kind of handed me them. She
Yeah.
was like, fucking Christ. God damn it.
In case of off-topic, break
Went like
glass.
all over
Right.
everything
In
expensive.
case of Gavin break glass.
Well, this has been a swell episode.
The one piece of electronics on the table you may support beer on.
So, unless anybody has any closing statements.
I just killed the bug.
Oh.
It landed on the back of my neck, and I just. Oh.
I like that you have his corpse
Oh, like-
on your finger.
Oh, he's still
Like that.
twitching.
Okay.
Oh, bastard!
This bit of switching a little.
Oh, you killed a fly. Oh no, Ryan. Oh no. How could you do it?
Bastard. All right, let's get
So, let's
So disappointed
let's just
in you.
fucking leave.
Yeah.
Why? What'd I do?
You broke things, Gavin.
What do you think I'm here for?
Mister.
All right, you guys figure out what you're doing. I'm
Oh
done.
my
Goodbye.
God. Let's yeah. Let's